It's me, Josh, and I'm playing The Witcher. And I was kind of in the middle. I'm in the middle of a mission right now, but I decided, hey, I want to broadcast. We're searching this guy's wine cellar. The Duchess of Toussaint.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal.
He doesn't
owes
seem the
all
type.
he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Well, she pretty much was like, I'm gonna go inspect your wine, bitch. Because he's maybe blackmailing a vampire, a high vampire. Long story.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
I have to read a ledger. Where is it? Okay.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
These people know their wine. He knew what vintage it was just by looking at a stain. This is it. Or is it?
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
I am in a wine cellar. I should drink some wine, man. You know? All right. I'm a little drunk now. I'm in a wine cellar though, so.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
A wooden hammer. That's not it.
Got Pomino over here.
Not the right year.
1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Here it is. All right.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Ah. Okay.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is,
But what are they full of?
Sonrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
If we
Ready?
must.
We can start.
I have a feeling we'll find something awry.
Ready.
Step aside.
So,
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonrial.
Found it. Found the imposter wine.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Fabricio. He was kind of in trouble before, but he didn't seem guilty to me. He didn't seem like the culprit. Maybe he was, I don't know.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet...
Ooh.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonrial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to
I
buy
think
back my family's estate.
He is dead.
For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonrial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
It's the vampire dude. Come on.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, A few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Enough!
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Ah.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Fine.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going. We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
On my signal, unleash hell. That's from Gladiator. This game is totally cool, though. I'm loving it. Ah! Attacking me. High treason for selling some wine. That's rough.
Relax. Now we wait.
I like Geralt's cool cat eyes. Well, who are these folks? Cool tats, man.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Just the royal guard, bitches. Ah! You are on fire. I can see fire out of my hands. Ow! Son of a...
Damn it.
Oh, damn it! Dang it. Now we gotta deal with this. Is such a long load time when you die. It's like it's punishing you for dying. It's like, yeah, you died. Why don't you just take a 2-minute timeout? It's probably not that long. It feels that long. It's like, yeah, you died. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I just can't resist blowing up fire barrels in video games, though, you know. It's just it's satisfying, you know. Shit. This crazy land of Toussaint. Well, Geralt of Rivia. You guys watched the Witcher on Netflix? I'm digging it. Okay. We saw that already. Ah! Fire barrel! Haha! Cut your arm off. Ah, I like that. I love doing that. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah. Suck it. Yes. I cut his head off. Oh, that felt good.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Damn right you were.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go
I
to
like
Hades.
you. I didn't
She awaits
mean to
nearby.
say that.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Oh man, that arrow really got shot with some force.
They say he plowed your mother.
Ah! Don't talk about my mother.
Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it.
Ah! What I say about talking about my mom?
He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Oh,
I'm certain the
she's
Witcher
devious,
will
dude.
wait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
We do. Okay.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Yeah.
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no!
What is
Don't
this,
let him!
Australia?
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll do. No!
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
He doesn't know that I'm not really going to use him as bait.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion. That is what they call him.
The
I've
Centurion?
seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion.
The Centurion.
I don't know anything else. I swear it.
I believe him.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Sintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's go to town.
Man, Duchess just be sending everybody to the dungeon pretty quick there, you know. Well, I don't know. Maybe they deserved it. These are crazy times that they're living in. Plus, you know, it's crazy WAN convergence. Hey, I just gotta level up.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
The mutations.
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Sintrian appears to be no common bandit.
Duh.
He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
That's a good point. Maybe he's a middleman.
Still don't know this Sintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Yeah.
Need to find the Sintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
It's our dude.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Sintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
What?
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Sintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Sintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Sintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What is the Mandragora?
Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Huh. Sounds like fun.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the
No,
question.
we gotta pretend
If
like
the
we're...
Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Oh, this guy's
Where's
gonna
the
be
event
pissed.
gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district.
Oh, yeah?
Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Okay. Your Highness. Well, yeah, women. Queens. Alright. That means I finished the mission. And that's what I love. I love how many missions there are in this game. There are so many. And I like, see, look, I'll show you, look. It's like, oh, okay, I just did that mission. Well, you know, now, maybe I feel like taking a break from this land. I've got some treasure hunts. Needs completing. Like, there's a treasure chest in Skellige. Needs finding. And that's a mission. That's a quest. Ah, cue the music.
Cintrian, but we'll get him.
The Citrian.
No two ways about it.
Tucson, it's a nice place. This whole land, this whole magical land. What is the convergence of spheres, though? You know what is it? What is this? It's a crazy place. It's a crazy, crazy place. The Skellige Isles, the magical Skellige Isles. Oh, this is not going to be hard to find. Let's go to Boxholm. Boxholm. Let's go check it out. Because I have the magical ability to just... I'm there. I'm all the way in the Isles now. I thought I'd take a jaunt to the Isles between missions. It's one thing I like about this game. How I can do that. There's a lot of monsters in the land because of the convergence of spheres. See, the dimensions like lined up and monsters slipped in, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. The worlds collided in a sense. Kind of got mixed up. See, and there's a devourer right there. Hey. Well, and don't. And they blow up when you kill them. Oh. You're on fire. Ah, oh, not good. There it is. And boom. Quest completed. There you go. Alrighty guys. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching.